Good evening, everybody. It's a calming voice in the waves of weirdness that is embracing the world at this very moment. A historic event for some of you. For others of us, well, we've lived through disasters before, and we'll live through them again. So I just want to take a moment to be your grumpy guide to all things gaming and say, hey, stay healthy, stay strong, stay sane, stay safe. And whatever this is, we will make it through. We will roll our natural 20 saving throw, and this virus weirdness, whatever it is, just declaration of emergency, everything's closing, there's no toilet paper on the shelves. We'll get over with it. On the bright side, it is great feeding for imagination for gaming scenarios, especially post-Holocaust gaming scenarios, because this is the closest a lot of us who didn't live through the last big disaster, the Northridge quake or the LA riots or even the Thompson fire, with empty shelves and people hoarding and mad lines to grab the last Hannah Sennheiser. I got mine. So yeah, this is the closest a lot of us have gotten to a Walking Dead type thing where you're just in the store and it's empty and there's nothing on the shelves and there's that one guy going, "There's just the last egg." So yeah, it's weirdness and it's scary and it's frightening. But you got to keep your sense of humor and you got to keep your imagination and you got to stay focused on family, friends, being safe and surviving whatever this is, making it through to tomorrow and the next day and the next week and the next month and hoping this will all blow over. And the best way to do that is just focus on the things that make you smile, make you laugh, and find the humor in the absurdity that is this, but never lose track of that we still have to be safe. So great feeding ground for the imagination for post-Holocaust plots. Just go into a market and watch people like I did today. And you're like, yeah, here's like 20 different NPC personalities. Now this is not the first disaster I lived through. This is truly a historic with the state of emergency and everything closing. But, I lived through the harmonic convergence. I lived through Y2K. I lived through 2012. I lived through the Northridge earthquake. I lived through the LA riots. I lived through the LA floods. I lived through the Thompson fire. I lived through the fire last year. I've lived through, a couple dozen different, the world's going to end today predictions that never happened. So maybe I'm just jaded, who knows? I know I seem like I'm flippant about this and like I should be scared and more serious, but this is how I deal with stress. And I think if I remain a comforting, funny, quirky voice for you to hold on to during this silliness, maybe I can, take a little bit off the edge. Because I assure you, I am scared. I have my supplies. I went to the store today and, and I'm watching all my coworkers just freak. And I'm just like, I could go that way, or I could just stay me and stay the course and embrace the insanity, embrace the absurdity, roll my natural 20 saving throw and just go, I can't do anything about this, so I might as well pull through it and make the best of a horrible situation and share that experience with you. Nothing else is a good time to do that vending machine thing because there's going to be, everything's going to be whatever. I should be able to at least do a few vending machines. So that's, if I can get my hands on some quarters this week, it's definitely on the schedule because I don't have anything else to do except talk about role-playing with you guys. So, before I return you to your regularly scheduled madness, I just want to paraphrase the immortal words from Hill Street Blues. Let's all be careful out there tonight, guys, shall we? Thank you. And if you appreciate the words that are coming out of my mouth and want to hear more, just take a moment to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the OG GM Adventures if you haven't had a chance yet, and I will remain your grumpy guide to all things gaming for as long as I can, and we will explore the weirdness that is this historic moment in our lives together. And who knows, a year from now, maybe we will look back at this and laugh and go, hey, remember that time when I went to the store and couldn't find any toilet paper? That was funny. Hopefully we'll be here. Till then, talk to you later, losers.